Hello guys, I hope you're well. Take a look at your screen quickly. So this scholarship covers both home and international tuition fees with a stipend of over £20,000 per year. But that's not all. You also get an additional stipend top-up to help you cover your visa fees and health insurance costs. So it is possible for you to actually resume in the UK by September, October this year. And the unbelievable part of this is that the deadline is still open. And as you can see here, is on the 19th of May, 2025. So why a number of universities have stopped accepting applications, why some people have even received offers already, or at least been called for interviews where there are interviews. This university is still accepting with full scholarships with even visa fees. But do not rejoice too quickly. Still at this university, there's another opportunity where the deadline is on the 16th. This video will come to you like on the 14th, thereabouts. So it means you have just a day or two to put your application together. So these deadlines depend on the department, depend on the course you're applying for. Some due at the end of the month or next month, others in a couple of days. So start working as soon as you can to put in a strong application. So this is what we'll be talking about together. And apart from this university, there are other universities we'll be looking at together, like at Southampton, like at Cardiff as well. So we'll be looking at this together and how to apply to ensure that you meet the, that you meet the September, October deadline, or resumption date rather. The deadlines this month or next, resumption September, October. Let's just clarify that. So welcome to my YouTube channel. It is Victor once again. It's another day and we have another scholarship. In case you're joining us for the first time, you're welcome, but where have you been? There are hundreds of videos already on this channel on fully funded scholarships from around the world. So look around. I'm sure you'll find something that catches your interest. A returning viewer, a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. Thanks for the constant support. And I hope you find a scholarship sooner than later. So let's begin. So the first one we're looking at here is at the University of Exeter, of course, here in the UK. And this scholarship is for those in the arts, social sciences, communication and drama. I think that's what's written here. So particularly this one is for those in the communications and dramas department. But as you will see, I would show you others for other departments as well. So if this is not your department, do not worry. You might just find something else in your department. So this is the one I started with. It's one good thing about the scholarship is that it's very detailed. It shows you exactly what kind of students they are looking for. The applications requirement is also there, and it's still accepting applications, the best part of it. So for the application requirement, you can see it here, at least a 2-1. And I think that is what majority of the departments require. Some departments might require a master's, but not all of them. Sometimes if your bachelor's is good enough, you might not need a master's to apply for a direct PhD. So see your own circumstance and gauge whether you will need a master's or not. As I said, a number of these universities we're looking at today, a number of them will not require you to have a master's to apply for a PhD. So you've seen what the scholarship covers already. Your full tuition, stipend of over 20,000, and even gives you money for visa and health insurance. So this can hardly get better than this. Of course, the application procedure is here. In case you need guidance on the application procedure, most of these documents required here, there are videos on my channel on how to prepare them. So in case they say you need like a research proposal, for instance, just go to my channel, go to the home page. There is already a video on this channel on how to write a research proposal. So there's a video here on how to write a research proposal and how I wrote mine. If you need to write a CV, there is a video on how to write a CV. So all those documents you're told to provide here, there are guidance already on this channel on how to do them. So English language requirements, it is not compulsory for those who have already studied in the English language. So if you have proof that English language is the primary language of study, or was your primary language of study, as your previous degree was studied entirely in the English language, that could be proof. Getting a letter from your university might be a good idea as well to prove that English language, you're proficient in the English language. So let's go to how do we find other opportunities. So this is where you have to watch very closely. This will teach you how to dig up opportunities as well. So go to funding and scholarships. So I'll take you through the process as I discovered it myself. So scroll down. I'm going to postgraduate research. Then scroll down. Then you're going to funded. Funded research, faculty, studentship. So these are the different faculties. You can see environment, life sciences, humanities. So you click on environment, it takes you here. Then let's scroll down and see. Great. So these are the studentships or PhD scholarships available at the Faculty of Environment, Science and Economy. So you can see this one here, quite similar, open to both home and international students. Let me make it bigger. Home and international students, a stipend of close to 20,000, and the deadline is on the 16th. As I said, the video will come to you around the 14th, so you have just 2 days to put it together. That's a very short period of time, but it is already 9 minutes, so you should have your documents already prepared. There's another one, home and international students. The deadline is the 17th. The stipend is quite similar, 3 years, wonderful. Another one, home and international students, quite similar. So you see the commonalities and the dates as well, either 16th or 17th. So there's hardly time to play around. You need to put in your documents as soon as you can. There's another one, 24,000 actually, and this is the business school. Deadline the 17th. 24,000, 17th of April. So just click on this for the one relevant to your area of research, your area of expertise. The amazing thing is that it's open to both international and home students, and then your stipend is guaranteed if you get in. It's just, can you get the deadline? This one's still a little bit far away, but not too far away, the 20th of April. So you can scroll down, 21st of April rather. So you can see the different dates I'm talking about, different dates, different dates for different courses. So check if this is your area of interest. Unfortunately or hopefully, you get something that aligns with your area of interest and you're able to meet the deadline as well. So this was the Faculty of Environment, Science and the Economy. Remember, there are other faculties. So look at health sciences. Let's see. Let's open another tab. So for health sciences, what do we have here? Same here. We even have the 15th, so just one more day. That's very short. We have the 18th. We have one due on the 20th, actually the 1st of May. Quite similar as well, what we've seen already. So quickly check these and see which one falls in your area of interest, which one aligns with your background, and start applying as soon as you can. So let's go back there. Humanities, arts, social science, humanities. So there is just one here, due 19th of May, open to home and international students. And that was the one we actually saw earlier, the one on the PhD in communication, drama and films. So that is it here. Very interesting opportunities, don't you think so? So start working. I hope this has increased your appetite, to start to work. And let's check the other universities as well. So we'll go to Cardiff first, so the University of Cardiff. still accepting, and I've chosen the tab already that I'm a non-European student. And these are the opportunities. Say there are 14 of them for non-European students. These are the opportunities. We could look at one for an example. This is about library science and the function of library in society. So they've helped you pick out the topic already, so you just have to write towards that topic. They've made your job easier for you. They've even delineated the research question as well. Mapped it out for you already. Once again, this opportunity, some of them you can apply directly with a BSc. Others will ask you, you might need a master's. So check which one is which and apply as soon as you can. You get full funding and then a stipend of over £20,000. So there you go. So you can see here, with the honors degree, an equivalent of the US honors degree at first class or second class upper, or a master's. So the master's is optional and not compulsory. So you can check for other opportunities. Remember, there are 14 opportunities at this university for international students. So check which one aligns with your area of interest. And make sure you use the tab to make sure the opportunity you find is for international students as well, because some opportunities are only for home students. I hope that is clear. So let's go to Southampton. Once again, I've used the tab to select fully funded international. And here there are 79, actually, that's a lot. 79 funding opportunities for international students, fully funded. You can see this one, the deadline is actually in July. Some in May. So depending on the course you're applying for, the deadline might differ. Some here in April. And of course, you can check the applications requirements and funding as well. Also be careful, make sure it covers both the UK and international fees. You don't want to be caught in the trap of, it's just for UK, or oh no, we'll pay you the UK, we'll pay only the UK part of your fees, and you need a top up. You're looking for one that covers everything. So that is where we are at the moment. You go to funding. I'm just going straight to funding because I'm assuming that, of course, you read the applications requirement. Of course, you see whether it aligns with your background and your area of interest. But for the sake of this video, just to show you that there is money there and it covers both home and international fees. So that is great. So you can see here that competition-based presidential bursaries, I think presidential bursaries is the name of the scholarship, from the university covers the difference between overseas and UK fees for top-ranked applicants. So it means, yes, international fees are also covered. So those are the kinds of information you should be looking out for while you're applying. It's not enough to just like a course. A number of people get this wrong. It's not enough to just like a course. You have to make sure that there's funding for that course. Okay, once again, it's not enough to like the course. Check whether it's funded, check the nature of the funding. Make sure it's not partial, it's not for just home students, or they would minus the fees of the home students and make you pay the remainder. Of course, except you have the money to pay the remainder. Make sure it's fully funded before you commit to it. Unless you might just be in that difficult situation where you have to start running around looking for extra funds because the scholarship doesn't cover sufficiently your studies. I hope that is clear. So I hope this was useful. UK universities are still accepting. So far, you keep to the deadlines. And as you can see, some of the deadlines are just some days away. So you have to start working as soon as you see this video and put your documents together. And hopefully it goes through and you're admitted and you are awarded the scholarship. As usual, we cannot wait to celebrate you. There are dozens of videos already on this channel, so look around. Apart from this one we've seen today, you can apply for multiple other scholarships in different institutions in different countries. Or you might just be in that beautiful position where you get multiple offers from multiple universities as well. And that's it, guys. Do not forget to subscribe if you've not done so. Also, tell your friends, tell your family members about this YouTube channel because it is the bus stop of scholarship exploration, of getting tips for international scholarships. So do not be stingy with this information. Share it with your friends, share it with all those who are looking for postgraduate opportunities. And I will see you at the top sooner than later. Bye bye for now. Cheers.